Mark Askew will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win Game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Askew has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The catcher.
Stepping into the box, Bobo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left, career number 247 as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Batting 4.
Settling in now, Jeremy Pitts. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1. Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Sonny Yap, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. And that misses inside 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. Day has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
In is Gerardo Parra, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First pitch on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The catcher, Noseworthy.
Into the box, Bart Noseworthy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, John Pitts is 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Barton McGregor will be next. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Barton McGregor. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Full count. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now batting, Brady Day, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That misses 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Pitts rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2.
The center fielder, number 7.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in, Jesse Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Day at second with 2 down. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Connor Pitts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance. Connor Pitts. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at bat. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact, 2 down, runners at first and second. Two and 1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here too.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base. base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to the plate, Boof Bobo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
3 runs already home here. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Nelson Mesa is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Standing in now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Pitts is off of first with 2 away. One and one.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a throw over to first and the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now at the plate, Buck Santos. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1 and 2 pitch. Popped him up. Pitts will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding into the box, John Espinoza. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fouled off. Weak grounder down the line at third. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first baseman.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Into the box now, Derek Strickland. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Maxwell Peacock is on deck. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting it, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Maxwell Peacock, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. In his career, Peacock is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Barton McGregor, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, and it's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Hernandez Ranges to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. At the plate, Sammy hits. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Brady Day. No balls and 1 strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. Now another 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Looped out towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping into the box, Bart Noseworthy. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hernandez stands at second with two gone. And this one's in the dirt, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Santos. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Pitts very well could find himself starting the upcoming Midsummer Classic. He currently leads all American League second basemen in all-star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Now batting.
Digging in, Booth Bobo is off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And it's fouled away. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Chopped down the first baseline. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Now at the plate, Bart Noseworthy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, Bart Noseworthy.
First pitch of the at bat. Fastball swung on and missed.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. One and 2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off. Hit in the air to right field. Pitts on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Now batting, right fielder, Buck Santos.
So stepping in, Buck Santos. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hayward leads off first with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pitts. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, John Espinosa. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Pitts. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1 ball, no strikes, the count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Very high, 2-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jeff Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Digging in once again, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Espinosa has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The batter, number 5.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Barton McGregor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 0-1 on its way. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Hayward has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Red Sox.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up now,
Derek
Strickland. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in to try it again, Maxwell Peacock. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He'll try again. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now
For me,
batting,
check
left
swings are
fielder,
right there next to
Darling.
bang bang place at first as the most
Marte.
difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Starling Marte, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Sammy Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. So digging in now, Brady Dave. Now a move over to first. From the stretch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Pitts on at first, nobody out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he's back easily. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Still 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-2.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Jesse Pitts is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit at third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again. Bobo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Nope.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Ball even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding in for Boston, Gerardo Parra. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two and one to Gerardo Parra. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
For the Red Sox, the catcher.
Striding in, Bart Noseworthy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
And that's low, ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Noseworthy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch locks him up for strike 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 9-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Bryant Walker enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Walker, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. John Pitts is on deck. Strike taken up in the zone. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, John Pitts. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. Now in the box, Barton McGregor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
McGregor.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitts over at second. McGregor at first. 1 gone. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Brady Day will be next. The 3-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Brady Day, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Left side, but well foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Into the box now, John Espinoza. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hits on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Derek Strickland.
Derek Strickland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Maxwell Peacock. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Marte hits a little over the 270 mark. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Peacock at third. Hernandez on at second with 2 down. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Dave is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Bobo. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Again, a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Pitts on second. Pitts at first. 2 out in the inning. Outside, 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Santos is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Benito Ordonez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 6, Benito Ordonez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gerardo Parra. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the belt, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Hayward. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Buck Santos, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. John Espinoza is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hits. Well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now at the plate, John Espinoza.
John Espinoza.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Parra at second. Noseworthy on at first with 2 down. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down 9-0. Michael Oka comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez on the grass. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Up next for the Rays, Barton McGregor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman,
stepping in, Sammy Pitts. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Ready now, Derek Strickland. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
At the ball.
3-0. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. .30 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Peacock, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Starling Marte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
2-2.
2-2.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Tampa Bay Rays rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Sonny Yap earns his 8th victory of the season. Mark Askew allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support. and remind you to please drive home safely.